encouraging them, those in their 70s that fought through all the 70s. Those are the ones we should only be talking to, not the ones that have compromised everything. So that is the new tribe you should be talking about. I think that's what they use, the new tribe.
Yeah,
the new tribe does not consist. That new tribe must not consist of anyone that has been compromised. It should be a new tribe it should be a tribe of people that in their 70s, their 80s, their 60s, that have track record, that they never waver, they never join that bandwagon. Those are the ones that you should speak to the youth and to be empowering them. So on Pastor Toby's one, I found that argument super flawed. So we shouldn't expect miracle, Omaigun. Let us know what we are after. 245 billion for assets that would depreciate 10% on a straight line basis every year, to compare to education of people's minds that will create jobs, create opportunities. It is a massive mismatch. Now you want to dip your dirty hands into the pension pots, whereby you have no track record. You want to lift 5% to God knows what percent to invest in infra deals that you are never able to account for. So let us be clear, my God. There's nothing. Make we don't deceive ourselves. There's nothing. We just have to wait for this system to crash. It has to come crashing down.
It has to.
Baba, good night,
no
sir.
patch, no nothing. Adiola, God bless you.
No.
Thank you so much for that, right? Ladies and gentlemen, that's Adeola. I think I have another caller because of our time, starting late and other stuff. Is that okay if I ask us to take a look for the last time, see if you have actually liked this broadcast? As usual, your friend, go take a look, because we are rounding up in about 10 minutes, right? I told you, don't worry, we'll use all the full hour as promised, but please do not forget. Here, hello there.
Hello, Mayego.
Hello, sir. How are you?
How are you, my brother?
I am very well, nice. Surviving. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, my name is Victor, calling from Germany once again.
Vicky
my
Victor
second
from
time
Germany, Baba.
Exactly.
How is Germany this night?
Oh, well, great. The weather is beautiful, though it drizzled a bit today, but at the moment it's just moderate.
Fantastic. Enjoy it. Please enjoy it while it lasts, to Victor. We are not always having them last enough, right? So
exactly.
Here we are, Baba. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah, Mayego, my brother,
Sir.
I really want to commend you once more for this, energy draining job that you do every evening. In fact, if I don't listen to your program in one day, it's like I begin to feel like I'm
missing.
Something is missing inside me. The point is that Nigeria issue. I think if we start, if we don't address the issue of these punishments, people, stealing money with impunity, the basic problem that we have in Nigeria is this, what's it called? Immunity that they give to these people while they are in office. You understand me?
I'm with you.
I think it's high time they do something about this immunity that the politicians have in our country. They should get rid of it. Because it has created so much corruption that, sorting out the problem of corruption has become, something that is, not possible, impossible task.
Something they are now telling us to get used to. There's corruption everywhere. Just pray to them that they do the right thing, okay? This whole thing that you are thinking that, no, but everybody is corrupt. But I'm not corrupt, so please don't say everybody, right? So they now turn it on you and say, everyone is corrupt. Let's just pray for them so that God can let them do something for us. Say, come on, no.
It has become a kind of, agreement between them where, as long as you don't probe me, when I leave office, I'll make sure I pass the baton on to you, to you, so that even the next one that is coming, by the time they all see all these things, they now come to, it's like they form a clique that, okay, you have to, come into agreement with me that you're not going to probe me when I'm leaving office. Whatever I do there, should be forgotten. And then that's the only ground that I will allow you to have,
kind of
power.
Yeah.
which was exactly what they did to Obi, because they knew if they have given that power to Obi, they would have all been in trouble, because the guys, the agenda that guy was putting forward, you know,
it's like if it's such a guy that can be very precise. For example, where people needed to kind of be exposed or punished, it won't kind of fail to wield the stick.
Exactly.
Guy,
he was. Yeah? That was the mistake he made. He was putting forward everything that, you know, they now begin to see him as a threat that, oh, if we ever allow this guy to come in, we are all in trouble. He will send us all to prison and things like that. You understand me? The best thing to do to these people, just keep your mouth shut until you get there. Don't let them know what you're going to do. You understand me?
But at the same time, not to tell them, because you know he said your shop cannot be on fire, yeah, and you are chasing rats. He said, I will not have time chasing people who stole money. Okay, I will do everything within my power to make sure that they return them. But you see what is left in that shop, I must make sure that the rats stop eating it first.
And they don't want that.
It's not going to. So it's pretty much telling them that I won't probe you because I won't have enough time to be spending probing people. Okay, but I will stop the stealing. I will stop the eating. I will make sure that it doesn't continue. Kind of like reassuring them that maybe that wasn't even enough, Victor.
It wasn't enough, my brother. Why that might be a good stride, a step in the right direction, so to say. If you don't have something that will be a deterrent to these people, they would never stop. They are gluttons. They will never stop. They never get satisfied. How can one man in his right sense loot over 200 billion and the other one is looting 80 billion and the other one is looting, they're all stealing billions, for God's sake. This is the money that could have been used in building our futures, our future and our children's future. Built, stolen and then, flushed down the drain. And they cannot account for it. And we want us to leave these people alone. Oh my goodness. If a person like me ever come into power in that country, man, I would lock these people and throw away the key.
That's why they will
never come out. Because there's no
working system, right? Victor, we say that all the time, right? They said good people like yourself will never be allowed to get there. We say it flippantly.
This is the problem.
Say it like it's just like, it's a done deal. But a good system, will welcome people like you easily into that system. Into government, but a rotten system will prevent people like you, Chancellor. You go try.
Oh my, so heartbreaking. Terrible.
That's why we're asking that a lot of you who have influence in obedient movement and all of that, you should begin to kind of have this conversation around, should you go for an election in an already rigged system, right? They organize their spaces on Twitter, on everywhere where they discuss all these things, right? I would love an idea where the obedient influencers, for example, right, they begin to raise these questions. Not just asking that, is Obi going to leave us after, is he going to leave us next time? Now, if we go and vote, listen, don't go and vote when you already know the system is rigged. But use your number, pressure it, and put it in your ears to say, why not kind of go for the constitution reform or a new constitution, electoral reform, judicial reform, until we are satisfied that these whole institutions have been protected by law for real. There should not be any election. I wish all these guys could do that slowly, steadily, instead of promoting
absolutely
idea
correct.
Of, Victor?
Absolutely correct, my ego. And another thing is the issue of religion. The issue of religion is a problem to our political system in Nigeria. Do you know, until these people hands off the control of who becomes our president, let us separate religion from the state. Religion shouldn't be part of our state. We are a secular state, for God's sake. For crying out loud. Why should religion determine before anybody gets chosen as a president of Nigeria? They would have discussed this thing in Sokoto.
Group here
for what? For what?
They won't even consider their members. But wait, if this whole thing is about religion, if religion is good in politics as they are playing it in Nigeria, right? Nigerian imams, they will meet with criminal politicians. They will endorse them after they give them bag of money. Now, in all of that, they will come out and begin to lie to their congregation. They will be shouting, Allah says, Allah says. Our
Now the whole
prophet
thing has
Muhammad
backfired
says,
now. They're not reaping the reward now.
you get that now? A pastor and the
Nobody's
rest of them will
benefiting
get
from
this
it.
money. They will come out and say, God said, when God didn't, okay? And then
Can you imagine?
lie to their people.
Right.
Yeah? So if people can begin to understand that religion is politics in this regard, your pastor, your imam,
Yeah.
your spiritual leader, or whoever all those fake people you have out there, you call your this. The moment they begin to tilt towards the rotten system, asking you to believe in God, just know that it has nothing to do with God. Religion, Victor.
Unbelievable. Yeah. It's a problem, my brother. It's a serious problem. We really have to do away with it, if Nigeria must continue. Otherwise, let us just let everybody go their way, because the system is not working. We are all fed up. We are all fed up. For how long are we going to live like this for? Right? I took my children to Nigeria and they were like, oh, they love the country, but they just couldn't fit in with the way things were going on there. I was like, for God's sake, I can't take my children home. Why?
Yeah. Thank you so much, Victor. You have made a night tonight, and I want to say a big thank you to you once again. Okay,
thank you, bro. Please keep on with carry on with a good job. You're doing a good job, man. So you're enlightening every one of us, and it's really helping out.
God bless you, man. Thanks so much for the support as well.
God bless
Okay.
you too,
yeah. Send me word to the family too. Nice one there, Victor. And Victor is going to be our last caller for this evening. So I want to say a big thank you to every one of us who's been part of this this night. And tomorrow is Sunday. Okay, I was probably going to come here and do our Sunday sermon, but I will say this beforehand, okay? I am going to be spending the Sunday with the family, but we are going to meet in the evening. That I promise, okay? And I want to say also a very big thank you to my dear lady, Yinka. So I don't want to give you the full thing, right? But I am personally grateful, okay? So, for your generosity. You see the bank details on your screen. That is the Diaspora Radio International's direct account. There are those who have asked for that. I don't like GoFundMe, all this online stuff. Can I probably make my support through a bank account? Well, that is one on your screen. Okay. But there is one I want to remind us of. Mine is going to come in bits. Eventually, I'm going to get enough, at least I'm going to get support. That I am 100% sure. And for somebody like me, whatever comes my way, is going to be greatly appreciated. Because to me, every penny counts. But you see, when it comes to this, our brother, Olapenga, in UAE, time is of essence, right? Somebody's life is kind of put on hold as we speak, including that of his family. The circumstances that surrounded that, we all know. But right now, the appeal is to see any of you. I know some of you very rich guys who are watching this. If I speak to you directly, I will be forever grateful to you. If I see any of us who can pick up the tickets, whether it's going to be 1, 2, or all of it. But you don't have to take all of it. There's no amount of contribution, donation that is going to be enough and timely to really support them. Okay? So he was here with us during the People's Parliament, remember? So he's not a faceless person. He's already put a face. I've spoken to him, his wife, and then their daughter. Oh, I've got so limited time. The network was horrible. So I am appealing to those of you who have that capacity. I'm talking about those of you who have what it takes. Oh, how much is a one-way trip from UAE, Dubai to Lagos? And then you could probably pick that. Give me a call, send me a message, send me an email, and I will be forever grateful to you. So if you think I speak to you directly, please make my own day. and make a family smile. I would be grateful for that. I also have a lot of people who also kind of need support behind the scene. I am doing my best to take care of some of them without bringing them to you. When I bring them to you, it simply means I need your help. And if you have the capacity to, please do it. So thank you. I will see you again tomorrow. Until then, okay, don't leave without liking the chat. And good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun Diary politico.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò gbẹ́bẹ̀ oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀gọ̀ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o ákàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní.